Now, after nearly an 18-month probe, the U.S. House panel investigating the Capitol riots has recommended criminal charges against former U.S. President Donald Trump. The prosecutors have also charged Trump with obstruction and insurrection for his alleged role in sparking the deadly riot.
The committee believes that more than sufficient evidence exists for a criminal referral of former President Trump for assisting or aiding and comforting those at the Capitol who engaged in a violent attack on the United States. The committee has developed significant evidence that President Trump intended to disrupt the peaceful transition of power under our Constitution.
Now, the House of Representatives Select Committee also called for indictment in conspiracy to defraud the United States of America. A number of recommendations made in the final report accused Trump of engaging in a multi-part conspiracy to overturn the election. Now, the recommendations are mainly symbolic, with the U.S. Justice Department responsible for deciding whether or not to prosecute Trump. However, it does add to the troubles plaguing the 2024 re-election bid that Trump launched last month. Republican Representative Liz Cheney of Wyoming, who is also the panel's vice chair, called Trump's conduct an utter moral failure and labeled him unfit for any office.
Evidence of this can be seen in the testimony of President Trump's own White House counsel and several other White House witnesses. No man who would behave that way at that moment in time can ever serve in any position of authority in our nation again. He is unfit for any office.
Now, Monday's meeting by the U.S. House Select Committee was the last final public gathering of a 9-member panel that spent months probing the unprecedented attempt to prevent the peaceful transfer of power by thousands of Trump backers. Meanwhile, the former U.S. President Donald Trump has accused the House lawmakers of recommending fake charges against him as a part of an attempt to prevent him from running for the White House again. For more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani has sent us this report. Let's listen in.
It's a safe bet to say that Donald Trump will be making headlines once again throughout the week. However, the question is, how consequential are the events related to the former president 1 week before Christmas? While on Monday, the January 6th committee referred the former president to the Justice Department for criminal prosecution, accusing him of inciting an insurrection and other federal crimes, the Justice Department does not have to act on the January 6th committee's recommendation. However, it is carrying out its own investigation. And then on Tuesday, the House Ways and Means Committee will meet privately to decide what to do with 6 years of Donald Trump's tax returns that it finally managed to obtain after a legal battle with the former president for 4 years. Now, presidents or presidential candidates are not required by law to release their taxes. So it's yet to be seen what the outcome of this meeting will be and whether or not the committee decides to publicly release the former president's taxes. And then on Wednesday, again, the January 6th committee is expected to release its report on the attack, along with some transcripts and interviews with witnesses. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.